Hey, great people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time here is around 2 a.m. Okay, so I'm doing a few videos for tonight. I am a little bit unwell. I have a little bit pain at the back, so I'm using a pillow underneath. Becoming old, not fun. So I have already done two videos. This is going to be an extra episode, which I shouldn't have done. Maybe I should have taken rest, but I'm going to do it because I recently got this bottle. I want to talk about it. So I decided let's just make a comparison video between 4711 Cologne, and that's how I call this because the whole name I cannot pronounce it. And we're gonna be putting it up against my favorite Ferrari Bright Neroli. So you guys know both these fragrances are Neroli based, orange blossom, okay? And these fragrances like are with me for very long time. But the big bottle that I bought, I have to show you how massive that is. Incredible, like 800 ml. And I have a few fun things to say. If you find this video redundant, don't have to watch it, it's okay. But this fragrance, particularly 4711 Cologne, is was released like so many years back, and I think Tom Ford sort of drew inspiration and they made Neroli Portofino. I still prefer both these fragrances I'm going to review today over Neroli Portofino for a reason. Okay, the clones are so much better value. The Tom Ford, some of them are way too overpriced for my liking. But those who can afford it, they love Tom Ford, they support. So there's no love lost, right? So let's go one by one. Let's show you the packaging first of all in the new baby that I got. I still have the small bottle somewhere, and this is the big bottle. When you see this box, you'll be a little bit, if your parents do not know at home, if you, let's say, in a college or university, and you got this bottle and you bring it home, they might think you just got some Chivas Regal or some sort of premium whiskey box, isn't it? It looks like that. It's exactly that shape. Even the bottle looks that, okay? Beautiful packaging. I love the blue. They're the same all around, like smaller, bigger bottle. They only come with splash system, and some of them they have sprayer, and some of them have very small 30 ml. Different bottle size. These are super affordable. This big one, it goes for I think 120 pounds in Amazon. So for 800 ml, that is already a great value, but I did not pay that price. But I'm not going to disclose. Go find this fragrance just for collection purpose. It's super affordable, but I don't know how many bottles this shop will sell. I went to the shop just for fun, and saw it. I got it. Okay, so I'll leave it up to you to find this fragrance. Okay, so it's established in I think 1792. Oh my God, that's an old house. Okay, and it's actually a German house, and I do not know how to pronounce this. I'm not going to even try. I think some of my friends who are from Germany who can give us a tutorial, and I believe who ah man, I can remember one of our friends. He or she told me this name before. But anyway, let me show the beautiful bottle. I just hope I don't drop it. Check this out. This is a massive bottle. It's as big as my head, and this is all juice in there. 4711 Cologne. It's still intact. I didn't take it out because I am still using the older bottle. This is 800 ml massive bottle. Uh, if you use 800 ml, I do not know how long it's going to take for you to finish it, but I'm guessing it's going to take a while. You might open the bottle, give it a shot like every day, and then try. But funny thing is, this is EDC cologne, like eau de cologne fashion, so it's not very long lasting. This is the one criticism, but people absolutely adore this. Like I'll tell you, in France, there's a story. Dior Eau Sauvage. Just let me talk about a little bit of this, okay? This fragrance is already old, okay? But this is still top seller, not Dior Intense, not Sauvage. Those things are modern, but mostly men in France, they wear this, okay? So I like it. It got this masculine vibe. It's also not very long lasting perfume, but the feel, the feels from these fragrances are special. So when I reviewed this, I did say this fragrance lasts on me like half an hour to 40 minutes tops if you're lucky. You have to take out a lot, put it on you, maybe like after shower or shaving and everything. You just apply it. It's just first thing in the morning. It's great. Something like nuclear cologne, you can use it, but it disappears pretty fast. I wish they made a EDT version, or more concentration of oil. This would beat any fragrance out there. But you see 800 ml, if let's say you paid 120 pounds, okay, which is like what, 130, 140 bucks for 800 ml. Can you imagine the value for per 100 ml? And it's even cheaper than that if you find it at discounter. So you can just decant this stuff and spray away. So what does it smell like? It smells like Neroli all day, man. It's like a beautiful Neroli, petite grain, a little bit of a spicy kick. It's masculine, it's uplifting, it's soapy in a way. It reminds me of those wet tissue they give on the aeroplane, like airplane, when you take a trip, when you fly. And they give that refreshing towel, like you just wipe your face to feel refreshed. You wake up and take out the sweat, or if you have a little bit oil left, the those towels they give you, wet towels, warm oil towels. This one reminds me of that. And the bottle here, man, I could take a shower every day with this. Just how smell great. So I would imagine something with, you smell like soap or something, fresh, clean in the summer, spring days. This is that smell, and it inspired Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. I heard that news, or I read about that story somewhere. Okay, so that's 4711 cologne for you. Bit masculine, citrusy, Neroli. Okay, you know what Neroli is? Orange blossom. So man, my hand hurts. It's heavy. So now we'll put it against Ferrari Bright Neroli, which this 100 ml cost the same price. Now I give you a hint of that 800 ml. Okay, 100 ml equivalent to 800 ml. Yeah, now you have some idea. This is getting harder to find. I think the whole line is discontinued. When this one came out, $75. Okay, and with time it became 25, 35 bucks. You could have it for cheap. If you buy some of the testers, it looks like this. You could get even cheaper value. But I never really found like this fragrance to be cheap smelling. I remember buying this from one of our pages, and his page was new. It's called USB in Bangladesh. I saw that page opening and growing. It came after 1 year after my journey started. So in Bangladesh, so I was one of the first customers in their page, and I bought many fragrances from their page. This fragrance, I paid under $40, maybe 40, 42 bucks, because it was just brand new at that time. And I remember coming back, I was so excited. I sprayed this on. What a beautiful memory I have. It's so beautiful, so elegant. Performance wise, it's not like great shakes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna last you 8-10 hours. Okay, one of our friend Thomas, when I talk about Neroli, he hates it. He will watch this and say, oh. So Thomas absolutely hates it. I think he doesn't like this perfume. Maybe he does. I don't know. This is the only one he likes, perhaps. I don't know. So Neroli, this perfume is so beautiful. Let me spray a little bit. I'm wearing my by Kilian Rolling in Love on my left hand, and on my neck I have Montal's Amazing. I'm smelling fantastic. Let's go a little bit just to remind myself. Okay, this fragrance, I have a couple of bottles. One bottle is finishing. This is more of a newer bottle, so I'm showing you because the juice is full. This is one of the best creations of Ferrari, hands down. Ferrari made some beautiful perfumes. People may look at them as cheap house, car house, whatever. I give it 10 out of 10. Like how much I love Bentley for many intents, I love this. The quality of the juice. You smell that Neroli, but it's so beautiful. It has so much more body than 4711 cologne. It has lasting for about 3 to 4 hours on me, in general in summers. It doesn't beat Mugler cologne for me, but 3 to 4 hours for a freshie, like Versace Purum lasts about 2 to 3 hours. So compared to that, it's good. I absolutely love it every way. Even though this is not an 8 hours, I give it 10, right? So this basically is a winner out of these two easily. Okay, even though there's a lot more juice, you might feel, if I buy 800 ml, how much I can use it? Yeah, you can use it for a long time, but it will not last. Okay, but I think you can collect it as a collectible item. You can just display, always keep the bottle there. So for a collector, that's a great fragrance. If you love the smell, you can use it for a couple of years or 1 year, even if you spray all day. It's just great value. Great value. You're not going to lose out on this. This is ridiculous. This is crazy cheap. This is ridiculously cheap. Okay, but why I prefer still Ferrari Bright Neroli is that the fragrance lasts a long time. It smells very posh, elegant, and when I say believe you me, it smells more posh to me than Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford. And those Tom Ford fanboys gonna be really like going after me, coming after me, saying that, man, this smells cheap. This is like cheap brand. But I smell the both fragrances. Neroli Portofino doesn't last. It lasts like a little bit more than 4711 cologne. Some people get good from Costa Azura or some of the Mandarin d'Amalfi. Those things perhaps last longer, but the Neroli Portofino never lasted on me. So if there's an extreme or darker version, perhaps that lasts more. But between Tom Ford Neroli Portofino and this beats Neroli Portofino for me, because it's so much more affordable. You can get 5 or 6 bottles of this for one bottle of Neroli Portofino, right? So if this beats Tom Ford, go figure how nice this smells. If you're not a big fan of Neroli, if you do not like Versace Purum, if you do not like 4711 Cologne or Costa Azur, sorry, Neroli Portofino, you perhaps will not like it. This is a little bit unisex style to my nose, but I absolutely love it. A little bit orangey, little bit citrusy and neroli, a little bit less pepper, and the fragrance is just I would say it doesn't really change so much. Same smell throughout the end of the life. You can wear this any occasion, any purpose, high class occasions, formal occasions, or you can go office, you can go for a date, and you give it as a gift. Look at that bottle. If people do not know how much it costed, people will really be happy because these bottles look awesome, beautiful little body. And in the end, today's winner is definitely Ferrari Bright Neroli. And I'll tell you one thing to finish it off. Uh, so many of you, when you join the fragrance game, I notice many people, they emphasis on the brand, how much money spent, and they think if they collect some niche brands and then they can get some big names people talk about, even if they don't like those perfumes, they get them just to show I have brands, I'm wearing a brand, I am wearing a fragrance house. That is not the goal of fragrance game. If you do not like a fragrance yourself, but you're bragging like, man, I love that smoky black Afghano, it is so awesome, but you secretly hate it, okay? And you cannot tell to people because, obviously you bought it and you're bragging about it. But some fragrances which are from designers, some people are niche snobs nowadays. I'm sorry to say, I notice it all the time. There are a lot of great fragrances out there which are designer, which are affordable, which are Middle Eastern, and their quality is just top notch. Fragrance example would be Daniel's Icon. I just love that. CK Reveal, I absolutely love it. Tons of them out there, like Alhambra, Maison Alhambra making some great fragrances. Armaf, this is a gem right here. Armaf Niche Platinum. These kind of fragrances are inexpensive but smells as good as many super duper niche houses. Okay, so always judge a fragrance by the quality of the juice, not by the brand or the price tag. This is my humble request. Try a fragrance. Do not listen to people. Do not try to impress people. They will be just saying wow, wow for one day, but for you, you have to wear the fragrance for the rest of your life, isn't it? So thanks for watching. Today's winner is Ferrari Bright Neroli for the juice itself. Okay, but 4711 Cologne. If you want to get this, I would say go hunt it down. 800 ml, absolute monster of a bottle. Take care. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye bye.